be with you guys shortly.
Stumble from the ashes, lost enigmas in the dust. I cannot remember, though they tell me that I must. Sky is torn asunder, fear that breaks the brave will not drag me under, climb out of the grave. Make a sign or faults divine, this mark of worth I wear. Hardened are these faithful scars I bear. Stand side by side, carry all as one, we can bear this weight. Stand side by side, we won't come undone, for the hands that will carry us home are touched by fate. Hold on to what you strive for. Hold on to what you fight for.
What is going on? How are we doing this evening? I hope tonight finds everybody well. It is 9/11, the day of remembrance. So for the U.S., please keep that in mind. This day has a couple of special meanings for me. But I don't want to get bogged down in all that. I want to know how you guys are doing. I hope you guys are doing very well. You know what? That came out. The Time After Time New Weekly came out, and I need to get some of this done. So that's what I've been kind of working on, and that's what we're going to work on this evening. Get this time after time done. What's going on, Shane Ramsey? How you doing? Hope all is well for you. Have you been doing your time after time weekly for the shards or the crystals? Nope. Hey, honesty. I don't blame you, though. It's kind of a pain. Are you waiting until they're all done? Are you going to do it at all? Like, I'm just doing it for the crystal possibilities. Oh, really? Really, Sunspot? That and yeah, it's just one of those things for me, like content's out, get it done, that kind of thing. All I really have left in this is to finish variant 1 still. I got all variant 2 done. I gotta do variant 3. And then this monthly and this quest right here, and then I have everything done in the game. Up to date, anyway. What's going on, Super Cool Kid? How you doing, man? Yeah, that's what a lot of people are doing. They have leftover energy. So the paradox today is you can do the 3.1.3. So it's the chapter 3. First one with I don't know. I'll show you. It's easier to show you. It's the one with the vision in it, I think. I'm sorry, Champion. But She-Hulk is like 2 jumps away. So I'm just kind of playing around, get it done. Right now I'm on Master, so it's not hitting me too hard here. Alright, so let's look. It's gonna be it's 3-1. Because I believe, yeah, you have to have a Doc Voodoo on your team. So you don't have to have Doc Voodoo, I don't think, for her. You could just take her in there, and it's the bottom path, one without the gate in it. You could do that over and over till you get your paradox in to get that completed. I think it usually costs me around 38 energy total, maybe, to do them all. What's going on, Super Cool? How you doing, man? Hope all is well in your world. I sure can. I'm sure you guys have heard the news about Coal Obsidian, right? Which, I was this close to ranking him up. Close. Now, I think I'm going to wait till after the nerf comes out. I say nerf because that's really what it is. So according to Kabam, I'll show you my roster in just a minute, man. But according to Kabam, he has got too much damage. And a lot of us are like, what do you mean? Like, we don't really even use him. The only time we would really use him is if we're doing it in like a quest like this. Because his build-up time is pretty insane. You have to build him up quite a bit. get those charges, to get the actual max damage you can get on him. And he doesn't have great block, so you're going to take a lot of damage. You're probably going to need a couple of potions to get you to the point where he could do, you know, survive long enough to get all the max charges and do the max damage. So it's kind of threw us for a loop, I guess, and we're kind of upset about it. A lot of us are kind of upset about it because we don't really feel he's that OP. What's going on, Rex? Rex, how you doing, man? Yeah, we don't really feel like he's that OP, if even OP is the right word for him. It's more, he's a high damage, sure, but at a cost. So if you're willing to pay the cost, then I think you should be able to get the damage. There's a lot of back and forth going on around right now. The entire community is up in arms that I've seen about it. And I guess rightfully so. So yeah, I'll show you the roster now, and then I'll explain a little bit more about what I mean on this quote-unquote nerf. So the nerf, as I'm pulling this up, is they're doing 3 champions. It's going to be Ronan, Cold Obsidian, and Ebony Maw, who came out together. Ronan, they said he looks okay. They're not going to do any changes to him at this time. For the Maw, thank God, thank goodness I should say, you said it and we saw it in the data. Although Ebony Maw is a decent defender, and he is probably top 15 or so, he is underperforming as an attacker. Quote, the designer said something about his degen DPS just being sad and wrong, unquote. So they're looking to boost both his defensive and offensive potential with an emphasis on offense. So you're looking at Ebony Maw getting some good buffs coming up that will maybe make him a decent champ. We will see. That said, it looks at Cold Obsidian. After looking across our data, all the game modes, and they say all the game modes, but I can't believe they're looking at all the game modes. I'll get in that in just a minute. They have determined that Cold Obsidian is out-damaging every other high-damage champion in the game. While he does have his limiting factors, like I talked about, once he's fully ramped up, he is able to end fights before even high-level opponents can do any meaningful damage to him. The goal of Cold Obsidian's rebalance is to make tuning changes that keeps Cold Obsidian as one of the top damage dealers in the game. So they're saying they're going to nerf him, but they're going to try to keep him with one of the top damage dealers in the game. And if they do that, but they don't give him anything to either regen him or sustain him in some way, it's probably just going to make him fodder. It's just going to kill him. So keep an eye out for that, what comes of that. Alright, so my roster. I'm going to show 5 or 6 stars only right now, as you see. Omega Red is on my list to be ranked up, yes. I'm not waiting. Like, I could get the resources I need for him. It's just class cats, I believe. And I have way enough to get enough to rank him up. My issue that I haven't is that I don't use him enough right now. I use other champions way more. And let me sort this. If I sort it by rank, you'll see. It's already top chance that I have that make it so that I don't use him. Like that Namer. Oh man, that Namer. He's his nerf may be coming up soon, but that dude is awesome. Blade, Ghost Rider, Aegon, Domino, Void, Pyrian. These are all high damage champions that do and give me different abilities and immunities, so that I don't really need to rank them up yet. So that's why I have kind of waited a little bit. But he is definitely on my list, as well as a couple other people that I just want to play with, really, at a high level. Like, I do want to get Quake up one more, at least to rank 4. I think she's going to be really fun up there. So many I want to bring up. Nick Fury I just got. I want to get him up. Corvus does the high damage, and I have him as a 6-star now, if you saw. I got that recently. Yeah, just my 6 stars. So I did get Corvus Glaive recently as a 6-star. So he may go up. We'll see. I also have Wasp and Venom the Duck now, and Captain Marvel Sparkles. She would be really great to bring up. I do use G-Hulk, and I use Captain Beardo a lot still. I may take them up. We don't know. I just got Drax, and I'm not looking forward to doing anything with that dude. So, yeah. I don't even know what's he doing. Oh, I still need to level him up. Is there still a level up event going on? No, level up's gone. Our item use is up. I didn't get those in. Better claim that stuff. Yeah, so I missed level up. It was on and I forgot that I had to bring Drax up, which I need to remember that. But yeah, so yeah, Omega's on my list. Captain Marvel's on my list. Venom Duck's on my list. Wasp is on my list. G-Hulk is eventually on there. Beardo's eventually on there. I want to get those. I want to get at least Captain America dude, because he's really good. He gets even better, I should say, dude. Nick Fury is definitely on my list. Champion is probably on my list. Ghost is certainly on my list. There's my Cole, which, like I said, I was gonna rank up, but now I think I'll wait and see what happens. Iceman is probably on my list. Let's see the 4 stars. Who else? Mysterio's definitely on my list. Ebony Maw. Let's see what they've done with him. And my Mr. Sinister for defense is probably going to be coming up eventually. I do have the Captain Marvel Sparkles in a 5-star, but I just want to focus on the 6-star for that one. Havoc is definitely on my list. Human Torch is probably on my list because his boost is coming up next month. Looking forward to that. So yeah, as you can see, man, I got quite a bit that I want to do and bring up. It's just a matter of starting to get those and make some decisions. That's my biggest thing, is make the decisions. Like, I'll probably put polls out and ask you guys over and over, who do you want to see me bring up to show you what they can do. That's the idea behind my next rank up at this point. Is kind of give you guys a few options and see who it is you want to see me bring up and use as far as gameplay videos, to see, you know, how to use them, the tricks, and learn how to, what to do with them, how they're best useful in their abilities, things like that. That's kind of on my list. And thank you. Super cool. It's just a matter, and like I said, man, I have a plethora of resources still. My catalyst, I'm doing just fine. I can take 2 more up to rank 5 if I wanted to. But yeah, I'm constantly editing that. Look at that. 13 T2As. The T1As, I'm not so worried about. I can get those pretty handily. And the basics, I can get pretty handily. But yeah, that comes down to that question: is what do you guys want to see me do as far as gameplay? What would benefit you the most? Seeing who brought up and what aspect? How to use them in a war? How to use them in a alliance quest? How to use them for event questing? That's kind of what I'm looking at. And show you the kind of output you get out of them. You out? Super cool already? You gotta head on out, man. You want to see Omega Red some gameplay? Is that something you want to see at some point? Yeah, hit me up tomorrow and we'll see. We'll go for some Omega Red stuff. No problem. I assume because you got him, right, recently. You'd probably like to see how to use it. Best ways to use it. Yeah, hit me up tomorrow, man. Alright, Punisher. That was me playing around, by the way. Just so we're clear. I did give you guys an update on my PC too. I started to talk about it, but I'm gonna pull out my DSLR camera and maybe do a couple of streams with it. Oh, so I got one more here, then two more lanes, and then I can do the one lane from each. So that's the way I've been doing this, by the way, because it's tedious doing all these. So the way I've been doing it, there's two lanes that do not require a gate and one that does. So I've been going through and doing both lanes that require or that do not require the gate, and saving the gated lane for the very last lane, and then for each level, I do normal all the way up through epic. I'll put that champ in and do that one lane for each of the levels for that guy, and then we'll switch that champ out for the next one, switch that champ out for the next one, and so on. That's just kind of the way I've been doing it. It's like my method of doing it. Pardon me. Not that I need to, just what I've been doing. Sabretooth, no problem. He is what he is. Back. And we gotta fight one more lane on this, and then. Yeah. Fun and exciting, right? Right. Yeah, not really. I understand that. But we'll get into some uncollected lanes pretty soon and that kind of stuff. So that'll be good. That'll be fun for you guys to learn. Because I do different strategies for different lanes depending on what it is that I'm dealing with, obviously, just like everyone else. But maybe I do something a little bit differently than what you guys do. And of course, you can always suggest that I bring in champs that you want to see. Oops. I bring in champs that you guys want to see, and how we can do it with whomever. I'd also like an update on the Old Man Logan and Colossus buff. I think they should be released sometime in October? Maybe by September, by the end of September, I'm not sure yet. Boom, 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 boom. So I don't know. I don't know when exactly they said they were coming out, but hopefully it is soon. I always have fun doing these. Just I have fun playing around with these, is what I should say. Like I'll purposely play around. See if I can get some wicked moves in, or sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like I knew he was going to do that SP one right there. He's going to do it again right there. Oop. Throw my own SP and just end the fight. Well, I can do them quickly. I like playing around. It makes the game more fun to me. To learn new, exciting skills that maybe somebody else hasn't thought of. Supposedly, this is the hardest lane in this particular week, except Epic, obviously. Let's see what we're up against. We got a Captain Marvel. Who didn't make it very long, unfortunately, Miss Marvel. Poor Miss Marvel. I need to get back to Dave & Buster's, man. I want to play that MCOC game. Get some more cards. Finish my deck. It's funny. In New York, on the Times Square one, it's funny that Dave & Buster's there. That MCOC machine is front and center. It is absolutely right there at the front as soon as you walk in. Now the one near me, and I should say a couple of the other ones I've been to, that's where the machine has been placed. It's right there in the front, so when you walk in, it's right there. Now the one for that's near me, it's actually towards the back, but it's still a great placement because of where it's at towards the back. Like, you're probably gonna walk by it at some point. You're gonna see it. It's just funny. It's just funny. Oh, look. Champion. You guys do know the best counters for the champion, right? Really know that nobody I have here, but Archangel does a decent job with him. If you get those right there, those neurotoxins. It just comes up. And we got one more lane to do, and then we can do the epic version of all this. Yes, this is something I was like, yeah, okay, this is probably something I'll do tonight just to get it in so you guys can see it. Because we have coming up next week or the week after. Maybe it's next week. The boss rush is coming up, and I'm looking very much forward to throwing my hat in the ring for that. Sounds like there's going to be some good challenges coming up on that. It kind of helps to be in the chat with those guys as they're bragging about, hey, yeah, I did this, and this. They fully expect people to hate them. And that's a funny thing. But you know, if it isn't challenging, what's the point? To me, if it's not challenging, what's the point? There's no point in it. Oh, alright, we're gonna sit back, kick back, listen to some tunes back here as we finish these up. So please, by all means, if you have something to say it. If not, every now and again I'll ramble off something, I'm sure. The problem with moving my camera down is that when I sit up, I'm going to be way too close. That's okay. I'll just remember to stay back. Now you get to see my microphone. Kinda. Yeah. Of the champions I have here, this is the best to do him with. If his RNG holds. But I get good. Ooh, pardon. If I don't get good RNG, this is not such a good idea. Looks like I'm alright now. I'm definitely alright now. That's what it comes down to. Okay, now we move over to Epic. I've already done one with him. I think this is the one that I originally, like, you know what, I had Doc Voodoo in my team, so I just did them all. Hopefully these don't take, like, I'll probably concentrate a little bit harder, get these fights done faster, because otherwise they take forever, and I don't want to take forever. That's right. Epic time after time. Easy flowing. And I just picked blades that I can bleed him to death as fast as possible. Oh, I mistimed that. That was my bad. Because that should have been much quicker. Sounds like I got some nice chill jams going on Pretzel tonight. That's nice. Oh. I like it. And then we have Taskmaster. I can't wait to see him in the Black Widow movie. Like, that's gonna be a good movie, I think. Mostly because I think it'd be cool to see how they do kind of the changeover from one Black Widow to the next. And just frankly, I like the idea of Taskmaster. He's got a really cool set of abilities. Mimicking everyone he sees just right off the top. It's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Checking out those abilities. Alright, we'll get to replay this last time. Oh yeah, so there it was right there. Take She-Hulk in with your fight to this one, and man, you get 6-star plus whatever you're bringing in. That's the way to do it right there. Get that done in like 18 fights or something like that. Cost 2 energy per. It cost me about 15 minutes to do it earlier. I'm not even sure it took me that long, honestly, because I was also watching the Summoner Showdown when I was doing it. So congratulations, by the way, to Miss Insomnia. Awesome work on the Summoner Showdown this evening with Deadpool. She had the record now. Like, it was set by Panda Man Pete, who did it in 39 seconds, I think, maybe. And then today she popped it out in 35 seconds, man. It was insane. Thought that was pretty awesome. And I felt so bad for StatBot. Because his warm-up, he had it done in 39 seconds. And he had it successful. And then came time to the real time. And unfortunately, Deadpool didn't want to cooperate with him today, so. But dang good job, everybody. That was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome indeed. I think we have, pardon me, 2 weeks left of the tournament before it gets into Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, which is October 4th, I think. Ah, almost done. So we'll work backwards, okay? That's what we'll do. Like, I'll do epic first, and then we'll work our way down. Alright, so my champion for this is... Oh, I gotta finish this. Never mind. I gotta finish the rest of these 2 paths up. My bad. But hey, Taskmaster was the first one. That was a fun and exciting fight. Void. Void, void, void. The pure evil version of Sentry. So do you know what Sentry was in the comics? Like, do you know why he was brought into the comics? Bonus points if anyone can answer that. And who Void is. A lot of people think Hyperion was the answer to Superman. I can tell you, that is not the truth. Oh, by the way, the new headset, working out. Very nice. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Oh, good. Emma Frost. I just love me some Emma Frost. Do you sense the sarcasm in my voice? Nah, I don't mind Emma. She's not that bad. I don't like the fact she's got cornered or whatever it is. Oh, I messed up. That was my fault. See? Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Probably who I should have started with. But, what do you do? What do you do? I know. We're going to fight her again. That's what we're going to do. We're also going to figure out who we need to be in. So we need Sabretooth. Nah, I'm going to leave him out for now. Because I think I gotta do 2 lanes on all of them, right? Up to... Oops. 2 lanes on all of them up until... all the way done to champion. Then we can focus on finishing each specific quest title. And of course, we'll probably take a break in 10 minutes or so. But we'll get this done. Yay! What is this, Luke Cage? Luke Cage. Luke Cage. Let's get that indestructible started so we can shut it off. There we go. we got Miss Marvel again. Good old Miss Marvel. She was the in-between reboot. Before Kamala Khan and before the new Captain Marvel, there was Captain Marvel. And then they had Miss Marvel before Kamala Khan. So Sentry was supposed to be their Marvel's version of Superman, just so we're aware. So Void was more like the anti-Superman, or Bizarro, I guess you'd call it. It's interesting. To me, it's interesting. Should have started with Blade, I'm telling you. Hate putting her in diamond form. Before I'm ready to. Or when I am not anticipating her move. Nope. I'll do the same thing I did last time. We'll just finish with the blade. You should have enough in him. Told ya. Alright. Right. Bloody well, right. So 6 more. 2 paths per. And then we're ready to do the loop. And be done with it. Be done with it. Now this champion ought to be different. This one ought to be fun and exciting. If there's a magic, there's better be a blade counter. Still the best magic counter right there. Because even if she gets limbo off, chances are she's not going to get the regen from it. Because he's going to shut down that ability. Just makes for a fun time. Just a fun time. No problem. Electra, no problem. Void versus Rogue? Okay. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Guess I'll be a Ghost Rider. Easy, breezy fighting. Phoenix. Notice they didn't even put out a Dark Phoenix, I think, for this game. Like, that was such a bad movie. Such a letdown. That should have been so much more than it was. Five lanes left before we do our final countdown. It's the final countdown. So, Ghost Rider is actually a decent counter to Hyperion, as I have found out. It's not great, but it's not terrible. That's if those things don't happen. That just did to me. Now I have to watch it. Play that first power game. Take away some power. Sunspot. It's Sunspot. And of course, Void is Incinerate immune, so always a good choice to go against that boy. Not much of a challenge there, is it? We'll bring out Archangel just for fun. Because he can bleed. And since he can bleed, he can be poison. Oops. And he can be killed. Really cool. What I get for not paying attention to me. Alrighty. Moving right along. I think I have 2 left, right? Yeah, we have Fury, and then we have Champion. I'm sorry, Sabretooth and then Champion. Sabretooth and Champion. Those two cats. Get it? Sabretooth, 2 cats. Ha ha, that's a dead joke. Dad joke. Dad joke, bad joke. Either way. Either way. Here comes the segue. Into the fight. Yeah, that was bad too. I apologize for having to suffer through this. But just remember, I have to suffer through my mind as well. Oh, that was low blow, Nightcrawler. Now I'm gonna have to really like play you. As for evades, yeah, you're not evading anything now. Yeah, I had to book it out and just play him because I need my Archangel for the fight at the end. No, actually I don't. I can use somebody else. Unnecessary worry. My bad. That was unnecessary worry. I thought I had Champion at this. See, I don't even know where I'm at. So it's kind of tedious sometimes. Let that be a lesson how to get your life back with Ghost Rider. We'll continue that. We'll get our life back with Gamora. I hope she doesn't die before I get a chance. So, light yet? Medium hit. 3. Heavy. Not gonna be a lot. But it was some. Enough. It was enough. Oh, time to readjust just a little bit. There we go. Now, Sabretooth. Sabretooth. He's void all the way, man. We'll just void him out. Void him out. I missed it. Mistimed that. Oh man. What is going on with me? That's better. That wasn't so much better. Just die at my feet. Just die at my feet. One more path, and then the two more paths, and then the sweep. All the way through. All the levels. And it will be 100% done in a day. Yes, that is what they say. Oh man, did I actually go to the next one? I did not, man. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. We'll go ahead and we'll do it this way. Not my choice, but we will. Plus, it'll give me a good idea what I gotta deal with on this champion. Boom. And moving on to She-Hulk, who's had her own nerf and rank down tickets. And I have not ranked down mine. Just because I don't think I really need to. Like, she was only ranked 3 anyway. And that's what I would probably want to leave her at as well. So I didn't see the need to use the rank down. Besides, you never know what they come up with. They might just find another way to make you a little more OP. Who knows? Who knows anymore with what commands are meant to do? Like, they just do whatever. I know it's supposed to be for balance of the game, but man, give us a little more warning, show us some data, do something. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, now we're up to the champion. Which, again, let's see how well Archangel does on his RNG. Take him down in a timely manner. That wasn't a good start, RNG. No. something. Give me something. There we go. So that's what I wanted to see. Ah, I was so close. He was so close. Not a bad run with him though. So we finish him up with some void, maybe some void. A void action to finish him out. We'll see. Gotta watch that power bar. Yeah, that one. Right into me. Like that. Watch that. No, it was close. It was close. Captain America Infinity was probably the best counter to this guy, honestly. Or Symbiote Supreme. It's really good too. Somebody who can stop that regen, stop the other stuff. With Ghost Rider, I can do Fate Seal. Or just knock him out. Either way. Ooh, 6-star shards. Ew. Nice. Alright, so now I'm green, but I know I'm not there. I need to do 2 more paths. 1 more for Sabretooth and 1 more for Champion. And then we can take this thing all the way down to... Did I finish beginner? I might have finished beginner. It might just be heroic master and I don't know, we'll see. I'm not so worried about anything below master, honestly. At that point I'm just auto piloting it anyway. And I just don't want to have to autopilot. Crap. It is what it is. You see me concentrate. You see the top of my head. The gleam from the lights. Times like this, I wish I had Stark in here. Like, he would have obliterated this guy. I gotta deal with his armor ups again. That'll do it. That'll do it. Wow. This turned out better than I thought, actually. never fear. We are gonna do the crystals. No matter what happens, we'll still have crystals. May not be as many. But I always said I always do crystals on the end, and I'll always do crystals on the end. Depends on it, maybe 1, and maybe 10, and maybe 20. Oh, it may be crap crystals too. Maybe we should get premiums. But I'll still do it. Come on, Drax, though, you're special. Alright, I think I just have Sabertooth left on this rune. Yep. I don't know, either Blade or Void. So I think we saw Void last time. Let's see if Blade can do this faster. I know Archangel will get it done faster. I want to see him out damage so it is Bleed. Out damage the regen with this Bleeds. Alright, now let's move along to see what he can take down. 30, 31, 30. 30, 20, 20, 27, 27%. And he's stunned, ladies and gentlemen. He's stunned. Oh, he got me because I wasn't paying attention. And that's what you get when you don't pay attention. And you're like, on Epic and all this other stuff. It is what it is. And we're out. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yes, don't forget, the war matchmaking for season 12 started today. And you probably have defense to place this evening or tomorrow early. Keep that in mind for all you people that are checking this out later. Make sure your defense is in. I know I will, because I don't feel like being yelled at by my officers saying, "What are you doing?" And they'll remind me. They will. We'll stick with Ghost. Alright, Ghost Rider, yeah. Ghost Rider, yeah. Yeah. If you take nothing away from this, understand that I certainly wasn't lying or fibbing when I said I am very aggressive in my fights. I didn't want to use that, do I? I don't really want to use Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider can take a while. He's a bursty kind of damage guy. And sometimes it's hard to get him built up. But as we like grains sand to the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. So this will be fun. This will be fun. I'll use, yeah, I'll use Ghost Rider for Rogue 2. And then we'll use Archangel for Champion and see if we can get him in the one shot we were supposed to last time. Alright, now let's see if we can get this champion in the one shot. We should have had him last time. If you notice, there was one champion I really didn't use much at all. It was Hyperion. But when we do the roll-throughs, we will be using Hyperion as the replacement. Come on, build up those neurotoxins quickly. Something. There we go. There we go. Let's see what we got now. There we go. That was the one shot I was looking for earlier. So there you go. Yeah, very easy to do with Archangel. One of the better counters. All right. So that puts me at 75%. That means I should be 75 for all these guys. 75. 75, 75. So what I was thinking of doing is take it, you know, you get, see which champion do you need to do this, and this one's going to be Sabretooth. So Sabretooth, pull him in, or Hyperion. And then I run each of the challenges all the way up through Epic. So that's going to be 4 lanes times 4, so 16 lanes total to get it done. All right, so we'll do that after the break. So I'm going to take a break right now. We'll come back. We'll do a couple of these, and then we'll obviously do some crystals before it's over. So hang tight. Be right back. So I've made a decision, instead of boring you with more gameplay of things you probably don't really need, we'll just hop into the crystals and get this done. It'll be the last few minutes of the show. And maybe last minute. So you see where I'm sitting at right now. I'm getting about 20,000, maybe 22 before it's done. I'm still saving those. I'm saving those for the bigger opening later. But I'm going to open those right now. I got a couple premiums to go. And I should be getting more of these soon. But just kind of seeing how our luck is right now. Seeing what the look looks like. What the luck looks like. Looks like... Yes. Oh, I'm still getting the 3-star than premiums. I think they've bumped the 3 stars on the premiums. Like, you're getting a lot more now than I used to. I used to like hardly ever get them. I used to always just be used. Oh, there's a 5-star ready to go. I don't think I want to do that one tonight, though. I still think I want to wait on that. But I do want to get like that. And claim that. Now, what I think I want to do is get the Cavaliers in. And you know how it goes. Like I told you, as soon as we get a 4 or 5-star, that's where we're stopping right away. So it may be a 1 and done. It may be a 1 and not done. Semi Supreme would have been nice. That 5-star right after that. Hey, I don't want your offers. I don't want those. I just want it. My cobs in. Boom, boom, swirly dirly. See what it goes. And it's going to be a 3-star storm. 2 3-stars in a row. Terrible. You know I can't stop on a stupid 3-star. I gotta at least get a 4-star. 6-star would be like the best. Best ideal case is I pull out a 6-star right here and get to say something funny on my my video upload. No, we're gonna get a 3-star, 3-star, 3-star. That's 3 3-stars in a row for no reason at all. They're such terrible deals, but I do them anyway for your entertainment. It isn't for mine. My entertainment comes from just playing the game. I just love to play the game. I really do. And I love the challenges, so, you know, I know players want the best of the best of the best, but I just love the challenge of it all. I always want to get better. Certainly don't want to keep getting 3-stars, though. That would be not a good thing. That's 4 3-stars. Let's try the 5th. We're not even giving it a chance. We're just going to go, 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 go. And it's going to be not a 3-star, not a 3-star, not a 3-star. What's going on, man? The number 7? It's looking that way. It's looking that way, because this is bad. That was 5. 5 3-stars. Your prediction is 7. I'm going to have to go to 7 now just to see. Even if this isn't a 3-star. Unless it's a 6-star. Oh! 6 3-stars in a row. Your prediction, sir, this one right here is going to be my 5-star. Let us see how well you are attuned. I know it is. I know it is. Let's see how well you are attuned to the dealings of Kabam. Are you the CEO? Did you just call him up and say, all right, this is the one right here? We're about to find out. We're about to find out. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. It is not a 5-star. However, it is not a 3-star. We get to be happy there. We get to be happy there. that right there is enough. Enough. True enough. True enough. Sorry you came in late, man. Like, this was my wrap up too. So I will be back tomorrow though. As time should be regular time, 10 to midnight-ish tomorrow. One more. No, I gotta save it. I got war starting tomorrow, so I have some things I gotta get done. Like, we put our champs in tonight, but in earnest starts tomorrow, so I gotta get a couple things ready. However, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Appreciate the support, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Have a great evening. Yes, it is. Season 12 is here.